All right, it's April. Men's March Madness is winding down, and it has truly been madness as we have a Final Four with something that has never happened in 44 years since seeding was introduced. There aren't any number 1, 2, or 3 seeds in the penultimate round. So let's break down the Final Four with New York Post sports writer and college basketball guru, my guy Zach Braziller, who joins me from H-Town. Zach, you ready for these Final Four games?
Yeah, man. Look, it's definitely a foursome. I don't think anyone would have predicted. UConn is the one I think that you did have people think could make it, but the other three, Miami, Florida Atlantic, and San Diego State, really were surprises. And UConn is the overwhelming favorite. I don't think there's any question about it.
Yeah, no doubt about that. UConn, the highest seed, as the 4th seed in this Final Four. We'll get to them in a second, but Saturday night tips off with the Cinderella team of the tourney. That will be the 9th-seeded Florida Atlantic University. They're going up against the 5th-seeded San Diego State. FAU is just the 5th team since 1970 to make it to the Final Four after entering without a tournament win. So, Zach, here's the question. Can the Owls get another upset and make it to Monday's title game?
Absolutely. There's no question they could beat San Diego State. San Diego State is very good defensively. They like to play slow. I think Florida Atlantic wins tonight. There's something kind of special about them. They're so deep. They're so balanced. They have a million guys who can beat you. Jerome Tang said it the other day when they lost to Kansas State. The thing about a Florida Atlantic is everyone on the court is a option. Is a weapon. You can't sag off any of their guys. They can all shoot threes. They can all, score the ball. They can all create. That's the thing that makes them so tough. And look, this is a team that won 35 games. Let's not, they beat Florida on the road. Obviously, they got a break with Fairleigh Dickinson beating Purdue, but they manhandled Tennessee. They outplayed Kansas State. To me, I think they're getting to Monday night.
All right, got FAU in the title game. Now, UConn, you just mentioned them before, highest seeded team, as I said, left in this tournament as they will battle Miami. Now, there's an argument they've looked like the best team in this tournament, that is UConn. Do you expect the Huskies to advance again, or can the Canes tame the Huskies on Saturday night?
I think UConn's going to get some game pressure for the first time in this tournament. Miami is very good. The backcourt of Pack, Jordan Miller, and Isaiah Wong is absolutely fantastic. There's no question about it, especially if they can get this game up and down where UConn's size isn't quite as much of a factor. I think Miami's in this game late. I think they're going to put a scare into UConn. I just think UConn's depth and size wins out in the end. Miami is undersized. They really don't have a lot of guys who are going to be able to handle Sanogo and Donovan Clingan, and I just think ultimately that advantage is going to win out. But I do think, look, UConn has won 4 has cruised to its 4th tournament win. Their 4 wins are all by at least 15 points. They have not been pushed at all, but I think that will change Saturday night.
All right, so you see UConn being pushed, but have them coming out on top. You picked FAU. We still have these 2 games before we see who plays in Monday's national title game. But as of now, which of these 4 teams, really probably down to 2 for you, do you see cutting down the nets on Monday night?
It's going to be UConn. To me, they had a bad stretch in January. If not for that stretch, they're a 1 seed. There's no question about it. They were absolutely fantastic November, December. They've been fantastic since that little cold spell in January, when really part of that spell was the schedule got really tough. They were facing the best of the Big East, a lot of road games, and the league's top half was really, really good this year. UConn's a tremendous team. Jordan Hawkins is a first-round pick. Sanogo and Clingan are a handful inside. Andre Jackson Jr. is as good of a glue guy as there is in the country. Dan Hurley's a great coach. They've been the best team in this tournament, to me, by a wide margin. And I don't expect anything to change here. I actually think they're going to win handily Monday night against FAU. I expect tonight to be a little difficult, but Monday night to me is a coronation, and UConn's going to win its 5th national championship.
All right, there you go. UConn is the pick from Zach Braziller, the great sports writer for the New York Post, down in H-Town covering the Final Four. He'll have you covered there. Zach, always good to talk college hoops with you, and we will see who wins on Monday night.
Great. My pleasure, man. Let's hopefully we get a good game. That's all I care about.
Good games. That's what we want to see in the Final Four. Good games. I hope so. Thank you, man.
All right, man. Have a good one, guys.